Good day everyone. In this presentation we will be talking about our project that we worked on in this semester as our final project. The title of our project was Smart Wireless and Context Aware IoT Platform, and our group members were Chetan Singla, Hassan Yar, Himanshu Singh, Muhammad Umar and Pushkar Bataria, and our supervisor was Rusbe and our client was Ronald. So in this project, our goal was of acquisition of data from heat and proximity sensors using Arduino and Wi-Fi Shield, and transmission of data over a Wi-Fi channel using WebSockets, and a website which plots real-time data received from the hardware, which includes implementation of SQL database and which will store and display the data. The hardware components involved in this was Arduino, heat sensors, proximity sensors, Wi-Fi shield, connecting cables and breadboard. The software components were Arduino IDE, WAMP server and SQL database, which will be used to store and view data. So the first step of this project was to acquire data from heat and proximity sensors. Having received the data from the sensors, the next step was to transmit data from Arduino to PC over a Wi-Fi channel. We used Wi-Fi Shield and implemented WebSockets to achieve this goal. We made the Arduino Wi-Fi Shield as a server which will wait for the client to request a connection. When the client requests a connection and the connection is accepted, the Arduino will start sending data to PC. After receiving the data, the website, which will act as a client, store the data in the database, and then data will be projected on the web page also. The website provides a number of options which include to observe the real-time data from the proximity sensors and the heat sensors, and also some analyzing tool by which we can analyze the data. We can select the data from a certain period of time to analyze it and to check the average value of selected variables, and also we can set some parameters which will give us some threshold values and alerts if a certain value is exceeded. And we can also plot a parameter within selected time period. The future scopes of this project involves powering the whole system using solar plates and battery, and also making IoT battery system sufficient enough to work for a longer period, and also inclusion of audio and video sensors to get more data, storage of received data on a cloud platform so it can be accessed from anywhere, enabling IoT module to make decisions on basis of received data so that the system can adopt by its environment. Thank you, that will be all.
Now you can go for a quick demo of the website. Here is our home page. Here we have two links, live stream and data analysis. If you click the live stream, it shows us the real-time data. This data is being received at the WebSocket and being plotted in the real time. If you go to data analysis page, when we select a certain variable and the time period, we can fetch the graph within that given period of time. Here we can see the graph within that time. We can check the average value of selected parameter. For example, we can want to check the average value of x. So here it shows, when we click the average, it gives us the average of that value, that variable. We can check. We can also check a certain parameter. For example, we want to check whenever x has crossed the value 70. Evaluation, so it shows x has crossed the 70 value 351 times. So that's it. Thank you very much.